Hey guys, how you all doing? Today's the day. I'm feeling energetic again, and there's a new NIKKE event plus new chapters there. So I would say let's hop on over and check it out.
Goddess of Victory, NIKKE.
Alright. If I remember correctly, this theme of the event is retro gaming, and the new characters also has some themes about Doom, if I remember correctly. Alright. When we're young, people often ask us about our dreams. Some of them say that they want to be a doctor who saves lives. Others proclaim they want to be a hero who saves the day. Like the Archrangers. As for me, my response is always the same. I would answer while looking up towards the sky above me. My dream is to be able to look at the sky. The other kids would make fun of me and laugh. They'd say, "What kind of dream is that?" I don't care. I would promise myself over and over again that one day I would be able to see the sky, really see it. I would see the big wide world where the sun shines bright. Back then, I didn't know. How could I have known that in chasing the sun, I'd end up in a darkened room where the only light is from a video game monitor? I had yearned to explore this vast planet of ours, yet I've become petrified of the outside world. I thought I would be the protagonist in the story, but I'm barely even an ancillary character. How could I have known? Huh. Boomstay. Alright, let us first check out the challenge.
I
What
shall
was it
take the
again?
lead. Leave it to me. Who shall be the next Red Hood?
And there we
Go
go.
play a game? Sounds fun.
It might be the case that at one point I'm getting a phone call. If that happens, I have to go away for like 10 minutes, but after that, I will be back.
Lady Luck is always on our side.
We'll see what's going to happen then. Anyways, let's beat up the first boss.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Peanut?
Alright. Yeah, I don't have Alec yet. I mean, I could try pulling for her first. Alright, there it is. Nice. Let's see if we're lucky or if something like 8 is happening again. Oh! Okay, at the end, let's see.
Soldier FA.
Tetra? Was she from Tetra? I don't remember right now. Mwah.
Leave the fighting to me.
I don't need milk. Alright. Next try. Come on. Please. Okay. Come on. Ah. Damn it. It's not going good. Ooh, okay. Okay. Do go on. Yo, two!
Soldier E.
Let's see.
Soldier.
What's it gonna be? Missiles and nice.
And I'm a 12 out of 10.
Interesting. And what's the second SSR?
Please.
Oh, okay, sure.
Alec, and I'm a 12 out of 10.
I mean, I don't mind, I guess. Just cost me like almost everything that I got right now. But since we got her so early, I can save up again for her. For the next event character. And I can just straight up one-star her. Neat.
I feel like I just got in a rousing round of boom.
A rousing round of boom. I like the reference to Doom. Okay. Well, let's start, I would say.
I shall take the lead.
I have to say, nice music.
Full steam ahead. Well, let's
Let's
go
do it
then. Who
like
shall be the next
that,
Redbird?
and it
Engage.
should be 100%. Perfect. Prompt. Please introduce yourself. Hello, I'm Alec from the Electric Shock Squad. That should be enough, right? I can say anything I want since you'll edit it later? Huh. Are you sure I can say whatever I want? I can even talk smack about Miss Suin or divulge company secrets? Just speak as if you were in front of Suin? Okay. Prompt. Introduce the Electric Shock Squad. Oh, not much, just enjoying the new event. How about you? Our squad focuses on development and research of various electronics. Most of the electronic devices you use are products we've created. The squad consists of just Miss Troney and me. I'm in charge of energy efficiency and utilization, whereas Miss Troney takes care of all the engineering. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon. Prompt. What do you think is the best product developed by the Electric Shock Squad? That's a tough one. If I have to choose one, I suppose I'd say the converter. Since it did solve the power problem in the Ark and all. Prompt. What do you think is the best product humanity has developed? That's easy. Boom. Should I go on? Do I need to explain more about Boom? I can talk all day about Boom. It's a classic FPS masterpiece, and the protagonist, Boom Guy. I love it. Oh, I should move on to the next question. Prompt. What are your goals for the future? Goals? My goal is to install Boom on every electronic display in the Ark. Ah, thank you for the follow, buddy. Again, hope you're doing well soon. Well, that's at least something positive. I hope that maybe tomorrow you can get back home and enjoy your privacy again. A moment later. Missiles Tower, Electric Shock Squad Dormitory. Phew, finally back. I never get used to those darned interviews. How many of these promotional videos is Missiles going to make us do? How about you join me for the next shoot, Miss Troney? Oh. On the other side of the tightly sealed door, the sounds of a video game can be heard. I guess not. How about we grab a bite to eat then? Oh, I bet Troney is the person that got talked about at the start. A new restaurant just opened near us. And Miss Ether said it's delicious. How about it? Ah, well, good thing I'm here, I guess. And Miss Ether said it's delicious. How about it? Back to gaming, yes. Maybe you'd like to play a game together instead? I'm going for the Boom speedrun record, and I've been having a blast. I could tell you about some of the glitches you can take advantage of. Still ignoring. Miss Trony? This sounds kind of remind me of, what was it called? Space Invaders. Yeah, right. When you shoot the aliens. Alec places a hand on the doorknob. Once she does, the sounds on the other side of the door instantly cease. No thanks. Oh, okay. Then what up? Yeesh. The game picks back up, louder than ever this time, signaling Trony's unwillingness to continue the conversation. Oof. Real shut-in right there. I wonder how she's supporting the division. Are you sure you're okay? With some concern, Alec looks down upon the scattered pieces of paper lying on the ground. They are from a research log that had been written a long time ago. I should clean this place up. Otherwise, I'm sure to get an earful from Miss Suen. Alec bends down and picks up one of the pieces of paper. Some words are scrawled on it. Electric shock, research log. Month X, day X. A good day to play Boom at home. Participant, Alec Trony. Start of converter development. Ah, those were the days. I miss those days. Well, I guess she wasn't always a shut-in. Oh. Interesting style. So the preparation's done. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. Me too. Well, shall we begin? Sure thing. You can leave the circuit design to me. That's my area of expertise. You don't have to remind me, Miss Trony. Everybody knows you're the best in the field of electrical engineering. The best? Oh boy. Trony hastily buries her face between her knees and begins to tremble. Well, did I say something wrong? The best? Clearly not a big fan of compliments. Noted. Ah yes, the shy ones. Miss Trony and I used to talk all the time. Alec directs her voice towards the closed door. Miss Trony, I'll come again tomorrow. Alec's footsteps fade away. Still playing, I guess. Trony, are you sure it's okay to give Alec the cold shoulder? If you consider someone your friend, the least you can do is say hi to them. It's already too late. I guess she's talking with herself. Oh no, wait, T-Rony, I guess the robot thingy? Yeah. Why did you start playing games in the first place? I don't remember. Then perhaps you should ask yourself. Is it really okay? The fighter jet controlled by Trony is hit by enemy gunfire and explodes. Game over. The game over screen flashes a few times and then disappears. The screen turns off, leaving the entire room in darkness. Oof. Yikes.
My blade shall not be made light of.
Just
Must persevere.
chilly, let's just see a weapon. Because I really like the style of Alec's weapon. If I remember correctly, it's also a reference to It used reference from
All
the
clear.
BFG
A
from
successful
Doom.
experiment indeed.
Ah, refreshing. Alright. The next day. Electric Shock Squad Research Lab. Alex sits amidst a jungle of circuits and wires, jotting down a research log. Electric Shock Research Log. Month X, Day X. I'm dying to get back and play Boom. Participant Alec. Alex suddenly stops in the middle of typing. With noticeable irritation, she then deletes what she just wrote. Participants Alec. Looks like things aren't going too well. Miss Ether? Can I take a look? Ether sits beside Alec. Electric Shock Research Log. Industrious as ever, I see. You haven't missed a day with these logs. If it were me, I'd have quit writing them long ago. It's not exactly my choice. I do this since I have to. A fair point. However, Ether writes something on Alec's tablet. Participants Alec Troney. Are you sure you're doing everything you're supposed to? Miss Troney just needs time to rest. She'll be back soon to focus on the research. Is that so? Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't Troney been holed up in that room for years now? Oof, they've been doing that for so long. Doesn't make a difference to me whether Troney comes to the lab or not. It's not like my own work will suffer from it. The only issue is that not everyone is as understanding or as patient as I am. You've got until the end of the week. What? The higher-ups can't wait any longer. Please relay to her that she must decide by the end of this week whether she wants to continue locking herself in that room or start working for the Ark again. You make sure she gets the message. If, and this is just an if she refuses to come out, what then? We'll figure out a way to make her work for the Ark again. Memory wipe, perhaps? If that doesn't work, then something else. Woof. Whatever is necessary to get her to work in the lab. You know, nothing is beneath the higher-ups so long as it benefits the Ark. Okay. I'll relay the message. Ah yes, I almost forgot. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there were 6 power outages this year. Before that, we hadn't suffered any outages thanks to our converter. They were minor incidents, and the general populace is still in the dark about it. But the higher-ups want you to get to the bottom of what's going on and fix it before the situation gets out of control. They also want that done by the end of the week. Good luck. After Ether leaves, Alex stares at the words written on the tablet for a long time. Participants Alec Troney. An agitated Alec paces up and down the hallway. I can do this. I can do this. I can't put this off. Gotta do it today. Have to do it, for Miss Troney's sake. Alec mumbles softly, psyching herself up. Finally, she stops in front of Troney's room. As always, video game sound effects can be heard from behind the door. After taking a deep breath, Alec knocks. Miss Troney, it's me. Did you get some sleep? You didn't stay up all night playing those games, did you? I'm guessing you've only had Splendermin and energy drinks as well? You should come out. We can go out and have some lunch together. We could play Boom if you'd like. Or any other game, it doesn't matter. I'll play whatever you want. Just come outside. Miss Troney. Hmm. Miss Troney! Once Alec raises her voice, the sounds on the other side of the door stop. They say we only have until the end of the week. If you don't come out by then, they're going to erase your memory. So, please, come outside. Alec, you can stop now. What? Did you hear what I just said? All of your memories will be wiped. It'll be fine. What? What are you talking about? Oh man. The game resumes, and Alec and Trony's conversation comes to a close. Oh, that's not good. Not sure what to say.
Focus. Bicep. Why don't they just develop something like an instinct?
Alright.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Oh. I hear a sonorous explosion that sends a chill down my spine. I rush into the commander's room only to be greeted nonchalantly by both Alec and Exia. Hello. Long time no see, noob. What are you two up to? Nothing. Just playing some Boom. Boom? Exia has a face buried in a tablet. Besides her, Alex sits with her feet propped up on the desk as she sips an energy drink. It would appear the explosion I heard came from this Boom game they're playing. Why are you playing here of all places? Don't bother me, noob. I'm in the middle of a speedrun. Come on, Alec. What do I do next? Hurry up, time's running out. You've got to break through the wall. That one, right there. The two of them are completely immersed in the game. At this point, nothing I say would get through to them. Since I don't have anything else to do, I sit down quietly and watch them. Clear! A new record! Nicely done! Wasn't that fun? Totally, a great way to let off some steam. I told you, Boom is the best. Whether you just want to have some fun, relieve some stress, or take your mind off something that's getting you down, Boom is just what the doctor ordered. Now it's time for you to play Final Quest. Ah, but first... Nope. I have something serious to tell you. Exia hands me a pamphlet. What's this? Inside the pamphlet is written, calling all gamers to the ARC Gaming Expo. Is this some kind of gaming event? That's right. A festival organized by gamers, for gamers. It's opening tomorrow. They've even got a real life event going on for Final Quest there. I can't miss that. You've gotta come, noob. We absolutely, positively, must go together. Exia edges closer and closer to me with each utterance, her eyes brimming with excitement. I assume there's a reason it's so important that I come with you? Naturally. One of the prizes they're giving out is this in-game skin that you can only get if you and someone else participate as a pair. Ah yes, of course. The goodies. We simply must get our hands on that costume. If that's the case, okay. Are you here for the gaming event as well, Alec? Nah, I came here for something else. I happened to bump into Exia and we started talking. We were debating which game was the best, Boom or Final Quest. To try and reach a decision, we figured each of us would play the other's favorite game. Does that mean you installed both of those games on my computer? Yep. Well, how about it, Exia? Are you ready to admit that? Boom is the one game to rule them all? Don't get me wrong, Boom is a lovable game, but it doesn't hold a candle to Final Quest. What? After you had such a hoot playing Boom, you still sticking with that story? You haven't even played Final Quest yet. True. The passionate debate between the two gamers rages on.
Let's see how strong I become. The hour of retribution draws near.
Ouch. Alright. And the boss. And he's dead. Nice.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are
Alright.
stronger.
2 more levels we can do before the daily reset. Oh. And I guess while we wait, we can check out the new chapter. Sadly, when I started the game, once to do the dailies, the introduction to the new chapter started, but I can replay that. 1 hour later, the debate is still in full force. No kidding. Is that even possible? Such are the charms of Final Quest, my friend. Do you understand now? It's like Boom, but with fantasy elements. Alec and Exia are having a ball geeking out about video games. That reminds me, they'll be holding a retro game week as part of the Gaming Expo. Really? Yeah, and the special limited edition Boom package will be on display. I bet she's so gonna get that. Are you serious? It's written right there. Here. Alex snatches the pamphlet from Exia. Oh my god! It's true! Alex's eyes start excitedly over the pamphlet. Finally, I can get my hands on the limited edition that I've only heard about all these years. Huh? Is there a cosplay event too? There sure is. They're even having an Arc Rangers fan meet and greet there. Alex's smile disappears. Oh? Is it alright if I keep this pamphlet? Sure, no problem. I'll see you at the expo tomorrow, noob. Yep, see you there. Exia leaves. Alec continues to regard the pamphlet, not saying anything. Is something wrong? Yes. I mean, no, nothing's wrong. I'm just a bit worn out from playing Boom all night. If I recall correctly, you just claimed, amongst other things, that you play Boom to get your mind off things. I guess I did. Boom works wonders for when you want to forget your troubles. So tell me, what's on your mind? I haven't exactly been forthright with you regarding why I came here. All you've told me so far is that you didn't you didn't come here because of the Gaming Expo. Yeah. And that's true. It's just the real reason I came here to see you. It's because of someone on my squad. Trony? Yes. So you've heard about her. Trony, from the Electric Shock Squad. Despite being a prominent pioneer in the field of electrical engineering, no one has seen her before. Rumors are swirling about her being some kind of hermetic mad scientist averse to sunlight. I tried to put a positive spin on the decidedly negative image of Trony in my mind. I heard that she doesn't like going outside very much. That's putting it mildly. Other people have been much more callous in their wording. I was worried I would hear the same from you. Alec grows morose, as if replying all the derogatory things she has heard about Trony. I try to keep the conversation moving and not let Alec fall into a funk. Did something happen to Trony? She's always been shy, and although she was never a big fan of going outside that much, she used to at least come out to use the laboratory. But for a while now, she hasn't even stepped out of her room. Maybe she needs some time alone. We all need that sometimes. She hasn't come out since she created the converter. When was that? Since before the outpost was created. That long? You've never seen Trony in person, have you, Mr. Commander? That's right, I've only heard stories about her. I've done everything to try and convince her to come out of her room. But nothing ever seems to work. I came here for your help, Mr. Commander. I'm a bit antisocial myself, just like Miss Trony, so I don't have many other friends I can turn to. Okay. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to help, but I'll try and come up with something. Oof. Let's see if we can find a solution about that problem.
Absent a catastrophic
Though
failure, we should be fine.
we won't reach the end today, since we don't have enough tokens straight up, and to be honest, I would like to save up my gems for characters. And maybe at one point I would like to... Okay, that's a neat animation. At one point I would also maybe get more slots for the sync machine.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Still said that Red Hood is, at least for now, as we know, dead. I follow Alec into the Missiles Tower. Alec and Trony's lab is located not far from their dormitory. It's a bit messy, but you should be able to find a place to sit down if you look around. After moving some circuits and wires, I managed to carve out a sufficient space to sit. Alright, I figure we should be ambitious with our goals here. So we'll attend the Arc Gaming Expo with Miss Trony to play Boom. Is that what you consider ambitious? You bet I do. We're talking about finally getting Miss Trony out of her room, and I'm confident we can do it. Alec looks at the Arc Gaming Expo pamphlet with a glint of determination in her eyes. First things first, can you tell me more about Trony? Right, good point. It'd be difficult to come up with a good plan if you don't know anything about her. What is Trony like? Let's see. She loves the Black Archranger. She's collected nearly every figurine of him that's out there. One time she wanted to attend a meetup event, so she went out, covered her head to toe in black, mask, hat, leotard, the whole 9 yards. The only thing was that she ended up running back here before even setting foot in the event. That was the first and only time Trony ventured outside the Missiles Tower. Makes sense that she'd be a fan of that show. That's good to know. Let me think. What else does she like? Ah! Shooting games. She was hooked the moment I introduced her to them. The first time we played, Miss Trony thought she had to use her real name as a screen name. Aw, how innocent. You should have seen how embarrassed she got. For a while, Alec relates all things Trony related to me. As she recounts every little detail, she's grinning ear to ear the entire time. You really like Trony, don't you? Yes, she's the only true friend I have. Do you have any idea why she's shut herself inside her room? I, I don't know. She's never told me. Why do I feel like it got something to do with the converter? Have you asked her? She doesn't seem very keen on discussing it. So I've been waiting until she volunteers that information. Anyway, do you think that's enough information to go on? Have you thought of anything? I racked my brain for a few moments. What about this? Since she likes the Arc Rangers, we can tell her we bought a limited edition figurine. I've tried that before. Oh? Miss Trony, do you know what the day is today? Well, if you're not gonna guess, let me tell you. Today's the season premiere of Arc Rangers, and I brought you something to celebrate. It's a limited edition figurine of the Black Arc Ranger. What do you think of that? Would you like to come out and take a look? You've wanted this for a while now, haven't you? Look up. Huh? Huh? Alec gazes up in the corner of the ceiling and sees herself displayed on a CCTV monitor. I bet she doesn't have a figure. In her hand is a roughly shaped lump of clay. So, you were watching me all along. Still thought, doesn't it look kinda similar to the real thing? Not really. Oh, come on. I spent all night making it. Can't you at least give it a closer look? It may not be exact, but it looks kinda similar. Fine. I'll come back tomorrow. Yes, that didn't work out. She completely ignored me. Uh, are you are you sure it wasn't just because you tried to pass your handiwork off as the real thing? No, because I did end up getting my hands on the real thing. Even then, after all that effort tracking it down, she still didn't budge. Okay, how about this? It may not be the perfect plan, but we could say that Suen wants to see Trony at once. Trust me, I've already gone down that route as well. Oh no. Miss Trony, something's happened. Suen wants us to see. Soon wants us to see her. Soon wants her to see us, huh? Remember the screen protector you put on Sue's phone? Well, some air bubbles formed and she's really peeved. That's obvious, huh? I guess that was a lame attempt at a lie even for me. Oh man. Whatever, don't pay me any mind. I'll see you tomorrow. It didn't feel right lying to her like that, so I decided to stop. If I were to bring Sion into the equation, I wouldn't have the confidence to deal with the real-life consequences. I see. Understandable, totally understandable. Sion is scary. I've tried just about everything under the sun. Do you want to hear more? Alec recounts the various methods she has attempted over the past years. You've tried everything that I can think of. Yeah? I think it might need a bit more time to I think I might need a bit more time to come up with something new. But by then it might be too late. What do you mean? We've got a deadline. How long? 1 week. If Trony doesn't come out by then, her memories will be wiped. That's why I came to you. You're my last hope. They're seriously considering wiping her memories. Have you told Trony this? Yeah, of course I have. She said she didn't care. Please, Mr. Commander, can you go see Trony and try talking to her? I'm no good at talking, so I wasn't able to convince her, but you might. Oof. Please, I'm begging you. Hold on. I never asked you something. Why is it that you're so desperate for Trony to leave her room? Alex slumps for a few moments before answering. Because she's destined for better things. Is that why you've never given up on her? I know that. Whatever it is that's scaring Miss Trony right now, it's something that she can overcome. It might take months, or it might take years. But she'd beat this thing. Someone who can shine as bright as she can shouldn't be holed up in a darkened room all her life. Yeah, understandable. That's why I can't give up on her. As Alec away exalts Trony, her own eyes brighten and her voice strengthens. Yeah, you should try telling her that. What? Be honest with her. Tell her where you feel she has to come outside. Do you... Do you think that will really work? If you pour your heart out to her, I'm sure she'll be receptive to it. You think so? If you're nervous, I can come with you. Okay, I'll do it. Should we go see her now? Let's... I would say so. Let's go.
Get lost. I'm busy.
Bicep.
Better reload.
Vibing to the music.
The
And
hour
drinking
of
something
retribution
because my
has
throat is
been
dry
ended.
again.
Fancy a drink?
Let's see if we still got one more cutscene or if this was it for now. Okay. At that moment, inside Trony's room, dim lights from the gaming monitor scarcely illuminates the murky surroundings. Mounds of garbage are piled up everywhere, encircling Trony as she impassively plays her game. High score. Beside Trony, there's a radio which is playing Alex's interview. Prompt. What do you think is the best product developed by the Electric Shock Squad? That's a tough one. If I had to answer, I suppose I'd say the converter. Since it did solve the power problem in the organole. What do you think, Trony? Do you think the converter solved the Ark's power problem? There will be no more power outages. That's all that matters. Trony, you know that's not true. What you saw that day is still there. Oh? Running always won't solve anything. Trony grimaces and changes the channel. The next channel is playing an advertisement for the re-release of the theatrical film, starring the dark hero who lives in the darkness, the Black Archranger. Oh. Trony has seen the movie so many times that she can recite all the lines by heart. You felt that way when you first developed the converter. You wanted to be like the Black Archranger. You wanted to save the Ark. Someone like me could never do that. Rescuing the Ark. That's the role of other NIKKEs. But Trony, you saw what happened there. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, if my memories are wiped, everything that I saw that day, knowing that my dreams will never come true, I forget all of it. Trony changes the channel again. This one is a broadcasting news about the ARC Gaming Expo. A festival organized by gamers, for gamers. The largest gaming gathering in the ARC. The ARC Gaming Expo is officially underway. As always, we expect many game companies to participate and showcase their latest releases. Various events have been planned, most focusing on the most popular games, such as Final Quest, Iron Punch, Dragon Dungeon, and more. There will also be a retro game week centered around limited editions of various classic games, including the limited edition Boom package. The ARC Gaming Expo is gathering a whole bunch of attention and will be held for a week starting today. Limited edition Boom package. Alec would love that. Trony, if your memories are wiped, you would lose everything, all that you saw that day, Trony's dream. Even Alec. Is that what you want? Trony's reflection stares back at her from the monitor. As she gazes back, the reflection says, "My dream is to look at the sky." And there we have the proof was her at the start. Damn. I really like the story so far. Totally not because I'm a gamer. Anyways, it's still a little bit before we reach the daily resets, so we can check out the new chapter. Let's see how far we can get. But let me head over to the outpost so that we can see, so that you guys can see the start of the chapter actually. Oh, I guess that stuff is finished. And there's something going on in the command center too. Advi? Alright, because I got Alec.
Do you have any faulty equipment that needs some fixing?
Searching for Boom. Okay, that sounds nice. Cafe. Weird place. Okay. Anyways, should be in the recollection, I think. Never mind. Recollection is only the events. Lost relics then. Oh no! Wait, no, wait. No, I was right. Recollections. Main. There it is. Exploration. Chapter 27. Reclamation site, not reclaimation. Ah. Anyway, let's head inside. Surface. Reclamation site 1.
Move all the food to storage, and don't forget to put the Nutrium in the refrigerator. Has the ammunition arrived? Ah, here it is. Transfer 90% of it to the armory, and take the other 10 to the dormitory. Neon, hands off those chocolate bars. But
Uh-oh.
I brought these separately.
You sure?
Then why does it say for military use in the wrapper? Because it's a new military edition flavor?
Sure.
Pray tell, what exactly does the military taste like? Taxes?
Of course. I wonder how that tastes. Must be an interesting taste.
Anise, check the bottom of that box. It's leaking.
Oh yeah. Not good.
What? Oh jeez, it is. Dang it, how many times has this happened already? What the hell are these robots doing to these deliveries to bang them up so badly? No one ever said bringing supplies up to the surface would be easy. The delivery robots have to avoid rapture routes, which demands that they
True.
traverse through all manner of rough terrain.
Oof.
Supplies rarely arrive fully intact.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
How much of it goes missing?
if you want to have it. Wait, what? Ingo's missing, oh man.
The real bummer is that there's no elevator.
Yeah, that's still in the making if I remember correctly, or it was planned.
When is the one they're building going to be finished?
Ah yeah.
Not sure. Mighty Tools have commenced construction. That's all I know. It could take
Yeah,
as
that's
little
better
as a
than
month,
nothing.
or as long as 3.
So fast, impressive.
A month should be enough. This is Mighty Tools
Bad.
we're talking about here.
True, it's Mighty Tools. They're the best if you want to talk about building.
I think so too. Anise, don't just leave that there. Pick them up and take them with you. I was gonna pick them up once I put the rest of this stuff away. If I stop right now while I'm in the middle of something, it'll take longer. Neon, put those combat rations down. If you eat those raw, they'll expand in your stomach, and you definitely don't want that.
Oh. Oh, concentrate on food, not with the aftermath.
Commander, I've confirmed receipt of the 3rd round of supplies. With this,
Oh.
we have the basics covered.
Excellent. Well done.
All that's left to do is wait for the reinforcements to arrive. It's been some time since they left, so they should be arriving soon.
You said we should be expecting 3 people, right?
Yes, all of them are personnel who specialize in exploring. One of them is affiliated with Missilis. Will that be an issue?
That should be fine.
Roger that. By the way, thanks to Reptilian's generous gift, we have an idea of where to start now.
Yeah, right, reptilian guy with the mother whale. It was a big help, that's for sure. 3 weeks ago. Red Hood's hometown. Once Mother Whale lands, one of its sides opens slightly. Out of the opening comes something which vaguely resembles a rapture. As it lumbers clumsily over to us, it speaks out.
Friends, it's been a long time.
I feel like I've heard this guy's voice before from somewhere else. Looks so goofy, but yeah, it do be resembling Rapture kinda.
How have you been?
Wow, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been
Can
quite a
someone
while.
Explain to me what's happening?
Stay alert, Commander.
Only Neon is really remembering, I guess. It's okay, Reptilian is friendly.
I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I think we're safe as well.
I can understand why you'd all be taken aback. I'll explain everything. So won't you help me a bit?
Sure. What is it that you need?
I haven't eaten anything for 5 days now.
Man, how are you still alive?
If it's not too much trouble, could you scrounge me up some grub? Even if
Sure.
it's just something to drink, I'd be eternally grateful.
Yeah. Oh.
What? He fainted!
Oh no! I was wondering for a moment what's going on.
Get him some water.
Better
But we don't
fast,
have
hurry!
any or anything.
Here!
Quickly.
Where should I pour the water?
I don't see his mouth or anything like that.
Gotta try and remember the features of the Rapture suit. I racked my brain in an attempt to recall how the Rapture suit he is wearing works. If I were to guess, his face should be in here. I put some water through a small gap in the Rapture suit.
I
guess I
nearly
got
bought
it.
the farm back there. Thanks, friends.
No problem, man.
Sorry to ask another favor, but could I ask for some food as well?
First off,
Sure.
let's get inside.
Otherwise we wouldn't survive,
What
man.
might be a better place for you to fill us in on some details?
Okay, sure. Good
Yes, give
idea.
us the deeds. After taking some food and slipping it through one of the gaps in the rapture suit, Reptilian focuses on eating for a while. And after 20 minutes or so, he is finally ready to have a conversation. Or he's.
I've been traveling the world on Whaley's back for a while now.
Oh,
Really?
really? So, I guess that's the nickname now?
You're not talking about that mother whale we just saw, are you?
I sure am. Isn't it a lovely name?
Sure. I mean, I would say it's a cutification of whale, so why not?
I can't even.
I'll tell you one thing. Seeing the surface from high up in the sky on Whaley's back is spectacular.
I could imagine it would be a nice view.
It's far different from what we typically think of as the surface. A
Yeah.
city full of sparkling crystals.
Oh,
Refractions on a silver lake wriggling like a living thing. Towering mountains made of steel. And so much more. It's a big,
Wow.
beautiful world out there. It's so amazing, in fact, that it's easy to forget about eating. Like yours truly did.
Oh, well, I mean, you got here in time,
Are
so
you talking about the areas of the surface
you survived.
which are further out from the arc?
That's right.
Oh.
Humanity is so deeply ensconced in the Ark that we have no concept of what's out there in the world. But not
Yeah,
me.
that's
I've
true.
seen it. I've seen the changes in the outside world.
Oh.
Wow.
There's a whole lot that I still haven't seen. I'm super curious about what it all looks like beyond the beyond.
Oh,
Well, it's nice to hear that you're doing well.
Yeah,
true.
I thought you were in trouble. Me too. Especially after seeing you get dragged off by Mother Whale.
Yeah, that was an interesting sight. I'm glad you're safe, and even more so that you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Thanks, you guys.
I really like that this looks like the Volkswagen Käfer Beetle. I like it. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish that I would be able to drive one of those old cars one day, but I feel like that's going to be a dream for a long time. Ah, we'll see about that. Oh.
How did you end up here anyway?
I was flying around this area when I suddenly heard a loud noise. When I came to
Oh.
investigate, I saw you guys fighting a large horde of raptures. I hated seeing my friends in danger, so I swooped down to help.
Thank you for saving us, but... Don't you like the Raptures? Aren't you torn up about decimating that horde?
Yeah. I mean, it was either the Raptures or us in that moment, I guess.
It hurts, sure, but I had no choice. Most of the raptures, at least in their current incarnation, aren't ready to communicate with us.
True. At least Mother
I
Whale
have a
is, I guess,
fondness for the
able to.
raptors, yes. But you guys are my friends.
Oh,
And I care about you.
that's nice to hear.
Thank you.
Mother Whale, I mean... Whaley's appearance seems to have changed.
Nice observation. I persuaded
Thanks.
Whaley to make some cosmetic alterations.
Huh? What do you mean?
Whaley occasionally descends to ground level in order to eat. But her
Yes.
diet is way too animal heavy.
Okay.
I brought up the idea of maybe being vegetarian,
Huh? How does that work?
and once she started incorporating more fruits and grass into her diet, her physical appearance changed too.
Huh?
You're telling me that you can actually communicate with that thing? Okay, fine, let's say that's true. You're also saying that a change in diet made its exterior change?
Apparently.
In my humble opinion, as both an animal lover and rapture connoisseur,
So,
I believe its physical transformation was brought about by its change in diet, yes.
Is
Oh.
that even possible?
It would seem so. Isn't it
guess.
interesting?
It is interesting. I would like to know more about that.
I'd say so. Not as interesting as you mentioning it offhand and moving on as if it were nothing.
Such are the mysteries of nature.
Sure. Oh.
Ah, I think Whaley wants to leave now.
Oh.
I'd love to take you along for a ride, but Whaley is still quite shy around others.
He's okay. Maybe next
I'll
time.
try and persuade her to take you next time, so you can
Oh.
look forward to that.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
That'd be amazing! I'm gonna be up all night thinking about it.
Also,
Yes?
I'd like to give you this. It's a map of
Oh.
everything I've seen up until now.
Ooh. Really?
Yep. From my unique vantage point up on Whaley, I've drawn each and every single detail I've come across. I hope that looking at this will fill you with inspiration and a desire to explore that wide and wonderful world out there. I want to
Oh.
bestow the greatness of nature's bounty and the wonders of this world to those I care about. It would be best if you venture out and see them for yourself. The sights out there are worth the risk.
Oh, well, I'll take you up on that. A large piece of folded paper emerges from one of the gaps in the suit. As I take it and spread the map wide open, it is far larger than I imagined it would be.
Your cartography skills are remarkable. The detail here is rather...
Of course.
Oh.
These things are a must if you're a fan of the natural world.
I still can't
Yes,
believe this
yes.
is all really happening.
It appears it is.
Oh, you'd better believe it. It's very real.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure this will come in handy.
I certainly hope so.
Well, I guess someone really wants to go.
Oh boy, there she goes again. I better get going.
Yeah.
Next time we meet, I'll have another map for you. Be well, friends. And see you again.
Sure. Alright. Now we can head into the chapter. Let's see how far we can get. Looks interesting so far. Oh. But I'm curious. Get some molds again. Oh. Tetra.
Wherever there's an unsolved mystery, you can bet
Took you long enough, man! Finally, novel. Damn. Was wondering why I had an animation there. Oh, SR. SR. And SSR. Nice. Well then, let me give her some stuff too really quick. Did I give 8 stuff?
Would you
Nope.
like some dessert?
Neither. Okay, no. I was sure I had a skin for her. Yep. There we go.
A detective's intuition comes in...
And let me grab the free gems really quick. Or crystals? Not sure. Maybe at one point we could just go through all the stories. Anyways, alright. I have to go to the Deputy Chief's room. Apparently I'm back at the Ark. Or maybe I'm calling him? No clue.
Okay, let me make sure I'm getting all this. The optical camouflage has been installed without any issues, and we've successfully reclaimed a small part of the ground. During that process, you met a civilian riding the mother whale that had somehow altered its external appearance. Said civilian assisted you in battle, along with Mother Whale. He then gave you a map of the outside world far beyond the Ark. Am I missing anything?
No. That's everything.
Putting aside the obvious, which is that none of this makes any logical sense,
Yeah.
there was no way of knowing the veracity of the map. So I asked Burning Gum to verify its credibility.
I thought his name is Burning Ham and not Burning Gum. Who's Burning Gum? Or maybe I misread it all the time.
He got back to me with his findings an hour ago.
And?
It can be trusted. That's what I was told. The central
Nice.
government has long held intel pertaining to the outer reaches of the surface. The only issue was that we couldn't confirm certain details, and thus were unable to proceed with exploration. Anyway, when we compared the layout of this map to the current intel that we've collected, there was a 90% match.
Oh.
Multiple environmental scientists and terrain experts were also consulted to compare it with past data. They also came to the conclusion that this map can be relied on.
That's good to hear.
Not only did you reclaim some of the surface, but you managed to obtain a credible map of the outside world without lifting a finger. That's remarkable.
Thanks. Just doing my job.
Now, moving on. Starting today, the Commando Squad will focus on missions related to surface exploration.
Yes.
First, we will dub the site you reclaimed Reclamation Site 01 and provide support both in terms of supplies and personnel.
Okay.
We have already started construction of an elevator that will connect the Ark with Reclamation Site 01. That site is to be your base of operations, from where you will explore the surface based on the information provided on this map.
So I got a new HQ too?
Anything you find will be of help. Resources, alternative food sources, plant life, etc. All I ask is that you keep your eyes peeled for anything and everything that will help aid the Ark.
Of course. I'm worried though that the search area is too broad.
In that case, let's proceed starting from the closest area. Let's see. The site in closest proximity to Reclamation Site 01 is the Crystal Region.
Crystal
At the
region?
risk of sounding overly simplistic, my hope is that we'll be able to secure some minerals.
Oh.
I'll be sending the appropriate personnel to lend you assistance in searching this area. You'll also require a designated operator to support you. However,
Okay.
as you're well aware, the Ark is going through a bit of a rough patch.
Yeah, that's true.
While I may not be able to send a lot of personnel, I should be able to organize a small elite team for you.
Ooh. Understood.
One more thing. We
Yes.
plan on digitizing this map in the central government's database. Any objections?
Not necessarily. I do, however, want one thing to be made clear. The finding of the map, along with the forming of Reclamation Site 01, are my accomplishments.
Yes. Don't worry about that.
Don't forget about Reptilian, please, man.
Are you planning on visiting the reclamation site now?
Yes. I think it'd be best to get the ball rolling on this as soon as possible.
Very well. Upon your return to the Ark, we will have a celebration in your honor. I will prepare everything.
Ooh, celebration. I mean, that really isn't necessary.
I don't think you quite realize the gravity of what you've accomplished.
I guess I don't.
This is something not a single person has been able to pull off in nearly a century.
Huh.
It's a deed worthy of commendation. So soak it in.
Well, okay. Very well. Thank you.
You should head out.
What happened to Dorothy? The pilgrim, I mean.
All quiet on that front. I've agreed
Oh.
to give them a low-tier TV channel in the Ark, and in return, they'll be providing us with all manner of knowledge pertaining to their skills.
Ooh.
Nothing else has really transpired, to the point where it's almost too quiet. It's somewhat
Huh.
disconcerting.
Understood. Alright. I'll be off.
Ah, yes. There's one last thing I'd like to ask.
Oh, what's that?
Do you desire power?
What?
I understand that you've achieved some great things. Most of all, this latest accomplishment of yours. You've excelled in everything you do leading up to this, and it's culminated in your crowning achievement thus far. However, I can't help but find it a bit strange. I never pegged you for the ambitious type.
Oh. I mean, if an opportunity presents itself, I'd be a fool not to take it, wouldn't I?
You're not after power. You're after something else. Tell me.
I want to bring Marianne back to the Ark. If I have to move further up to the ladder, to accomplish that, so be it.
I see. That won't be easy.
Yeah.
You'll face no small amount of opposition. Such things are inevitable in the Ark if authority is what you're after. However, if your mind is set on that, then I will do everything I can to help. Just
Thank
don't
you.
be reckless.
I won't. Deputy Chief.
Yes?
I've been wondering for some time now. Why are you always going out of your way to help me?
Helping those new to the game is instinctual for old warhorses like myself. And I like my stories to have happy endings.
Oh? Go to the surface, and there I shall go.
Let's see. We've organized all the supplies that were sent up. The accommodation and other living quarters are all in place. I
Nice.
think we've covered just about everything that needs doing.
Ooh. Thanks for all hard work. Thanks for all the hard work you've been putting in.
I barely did anything. The ones who had to transport this stuff were the real hard workers.
Robots.
Reach, sister. Manual labor is the really tough part. I've been meaning to ask you, Shifty. Will you be helping us from now on? Yes. I've been officially appointed as a dedicated operator for the commando
Oh,
squad.
that's
I've
nice.
worked alongside you all before. And I performed exceptionally well in the recent standardized operator exams. You're not actually going to be joining us in person, are you?
I have to remember the April Fool's joke event again. Oh, that was fun.
No. It's still too dangerous up on the surface.
Oh.
If it weren't for the Ark, our job prospects as operators would be quite limited. Of course, you all have managed to do just fine without much outside assistance. But having a dedicated operator can make a world of difference.
I could imagine.
I memorized the map the commander brought, and I've assessed all the potential scenarios that might pose a risk.
Oh.
Naturally, since we are exploring uncharted territory, there is a high chance that something unexpected will occur. Even verbal support
Yeah.
from my end could be a lifesaver during any unexpected situations. Also, perhaps importantly, I can handle
Mhm.
most of the commander's administrative tasks.
Nice. Less to do for me. Wow.
That certainly got your attention.
You got
But
me
I
there.
thought Rappy did all of your tasks for you.
Not all of them, just most of them. Actually,
Oh man.
my apologies, Commander. Bad joke.
Anyway, I won't be getting in your way, so don't worry.
Alright. I'll leave you to it
Now
then.
that things are all set,
Now that... Oops. And there I am starting even though there I have voices.
I guess we just wait until the support troops arrive?
I guess.
Yes, they should be arriving soon.
Can you give us any additional information on them?
That would be
There
nice.
are 3 members in total due to arrive. One
Okay.
each from Pathfinder, Hammer and Drill, and Electric Shock.
Ooh, electric shock. So... Elec, maybe?
What? Those are squads specializing in courier services, mining, and hardware development. I thought we were supposed to be getting help from the Scouts, Matisse, and Absolute. Allow me to explain.
Cool. Did they arrive?
Commander, 10 o'clock direction.
Signal flare.
I presume those would be the support troops. They must have encountered raptures on the way.
Oh. Let's go.
Roger.
Okay. Ah, so that's the safety barrier. Oh, neat little area.
Here I go.
Guess. Gotta
Are
head
you
out
ready? Then let's go.
and save them.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit.
20k under recommended. That might be a tough one.
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
Ooh, fancy. So many crystals, minerals. For being 20k under the recommended power
Retribution draws near.
level, I am doing rather well, I would say. And come on, there we go.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
Encounter.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit.
Come on. I believe in you.
My
There we
blade
go.
shall not be made light of.
This lady luck is always on our side. Ow!
Mhm.
Develop something like an infinite magazine. Sorry to break the rules. Let's keep the momentum going.
Fancy a drink?
Let's go meet
Alright,
up in
let's see.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit.
Darn, there are too many of them.
Oh damn. Never saw her before.
All the raptures in the
It's a
vicinity
nice
must
sniper.
have been alerted by these ones.
I'm sorry.
And she's new too.
I tried to be careful, but apparently it didn't work.
Didn't we say we were gonna get off somewhere safe and hoof it for the rest of the journey?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, it completely slipped my mind.
I see some nice snacks. Can I have some of those too?
You should have heard yourself hammering. You were
Yes,
so
Alec,
close,
let's
it's
go.
nobody's business.
Huh. I was? I usually don't snore, but I guess I got comfortable.
Wait, is it even a sniper? I'm not sure anymore.
I think your snoring was louder than the scooter engine. That's probably why the raptures came running.
Was it really that bad?
No, it wasn't.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I kept saying we should, but Liberin was all like, no, we shouldn't do that, and stop me. And
Oh.
look where we are now.
I'm sorry.
Somebody seems
Don't
nervous.
apologize. I take it as a point of pride that you felt so comfortable on Blue Hurricane. You also must have been really pooped to be able to fall asleep while we're up on the surface. It's all good.
Okay.
I'm sensing an opening in the ranks at 4 o'clock. Hammering. Can you bust
Oh.
through it?
Hammering. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, now it makes sense. Probably a hammer.
Bet I can.
I'm gonna pound these chumps into dust.
Damn. Hammering hurls herself towards the
Shouldn't
raptures.
we take it easy? We fired off the signal flare, so help should be coming soon.
If it means taking out more raptures, then I'm all for her doing her thing.
Is that how you feel?
Yes? Sorry, I didn't mean to be argumentative.
Don't worry about it. When can we expect the counters anyway? I feel like it's been a while since we let off that flare.
Oh,
Based
we're
on
on the
our
way.
distance from Reclamation Site 01, if they're operating on an ordinary response time,
Well,
they should be visible right about now.
Rapture spotted. Visual
Ah.
confirmation on 3 NIKKEs.
How'd they manage to get themselves completely surrounded? Let's
Hmm.
hurry and rescue them. You're good at this.
shh.
It's what I do.
Today sure isn't your lucky day.
Right.
Develop something like an infinite magazine.
Everything still seems possible, I would say. Charge up my ult. There we go, let's finish him up. And voila.
Fancy a drink?
Thanks for saving our necks back there.
No problem.
You the counters? Nice to meet you.
Whoa. What's up with that face now? What? Senti?
Oh. You know Senti? She's my role model.
Ah.
Not surprising. Thank you. You really got us out of a jam.
Oh.
You guys sure are good at fighting. You really live up to your reputation.
Oh, thanks.
Shifty, please confirm their identity.
Okay, just a moment. Could you all look at the screen for a moment?
So you're the operator? Is this the screen I'm supposed to look at?
Yes, just for 3 seconds.
Ow! Oh, that hurts my eyes.
You gotta familiarize yourself with electronic devices.
Oh man.
It's not like I don't try. I just can't get used to them.
Is that why you got those glasses?
Done. These are the 3 who were sent to join you.
Okay, thank you. I'm Rappy, and this is Anise and Neon. We're from the Counter Squad. Oh, trust me, we know your names. You guys are super famous.
Oh.
What an
I mean,
honor
obvious.
to finally meet the Counters in person.
Well, I don't think getting along will be much of an issue with us.
Could you give us your names and affiliations? I'm Liverin from Pathfinder.
Oh.
Inside the Ark, I'm usually in charge of deliveries. But for this exploration
That
mission,
explains
I'll be in
those
charge of
bags.
navigation.
But we have a map.
The map is only meant to be used as a guideline. I presume she'll be determining which specific routes we take based on it.
That's
She'll
understandable.
also be formulating potential escape routes in case of any emergencies. Wow, impressive! I was wondering how to explain why a delivery driver is perfect for this mission. And you just nailed it. Thanks. You guys are the real deal. Thanks.
I'm hammering from the Hammer and Drill Squad.
And who is drilling?
If you're gonna be exploring the Crystal region, then you don't want to be without a miner like myself. Whether it's
Oh.
busting up obstacles or mineral analysis, I'm your man.
That's good to hear.
Not exactly the most original name. Is the other member's name Drilly?
Huh? How'd you know?
Oof.
Talk about a lack of imagination. I'm Eleg from the Electric Shock Squad. My forte is anything related to electronic devices. Are we expected
Yes.
to run into lots of electronics where we're going?
We're probably gonna build some stuff up.
You never know. Don't forget that. Humans used to reign supreme on the surface. I
True.
see. There could be a lot of old facilities and stuff like that hanging around. Precisely. How cool would it be if I waltzed into a factory, worked my magic, and got it back up and running again?
It would be nice.
Wowee! Even imagining it gets me all excited.
You think so? Alright.
Oh.
Now that we're finished with the introductions, you should all return to the reclamation site. I'll
True.
brief you on the upcoming operation there.
Come on,
Alright.
let's go.
Route them in their entirety.
Alright,
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
daily reset, so we can continue with the story. Nice. You know what, why not? Let's... Should be able to... Yeah. Do some other pulls too. Oh, starting off good there. It's gonna be
Nice.
Missileless.
Even
Ah,
if there is
Pepper.
only a 1% chance.
Quite the amount of,
Soldier Odette.
I think. Anyway, next batch. Let's see. Ah, okay. And one friendship. Temple. Eh. Maybe got enough for an SSR mode now.
I'll build you everything you need.
Just in time, dear client.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll be more than happy with your purchase.
Let's see. Huh? Ooh, nice. Let me check really quick on Pepper. Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, got a 3-star now. Nice.
Commander, come talk to me if you're tired of swimming. You're still so busy, even during the summer.
Nice. Alright, let's head back in here. I wonder what this thing actually is. I mean, I'm sure it's not a flashlight. Let's grab that.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Alright. Once there was a girl. My dream is to look at the sky. Whenever the precocious Trony spoke of her dreams, the other kids were always puzzled. What kind of dream is that? If you want to look at the sky, all you gotta do is lift your head up. If you ask me, you've already achieved your dream. And when they ask her these questions, Trony would reply, the sky above us isn't the real thing. The real sky is much higher up and much more vast. The sniggering laugh became louder. Don't be such a weirdo, Trony. If this isn't the real sky, then what's the real one like? It's what lies above all those amazing places we've heard about in stories. The open sea, erupting volcanoes, and everything else waiting for us up on the surface. Do you dream? So your dream is to go up to the surface and get torn apart by raptures? Her friends laughed at her. You're such an idiot. As time passed, her friends would hurl more vicious insults at her, and every time they did, Trony would fantasize about one day someone would believe her. That one day, the truth would come to light. No matter how much her friends made fun of her, Trony never stopped telling them about her dream. However, things rarely happen according to our plans. And Trony's dream would soon uh, and Trony's dream would soon take an unexpected turn. Oh? Apparently, we're supposed to be able to see something unusual in the sky today. Yeah, I wonder what it could be. On a day when many citizens had gathered in the square to protect everyone in the Ark, NIKKE's. A video was projected onto the Ark's sky display, the Dome of Eternity. It was a 1-minute advertisement consisting of footage of NIKKE's defeating raptures. The moment had finally come. Now everyone would believe her. You see? I told you that wasn't the real sky. We have to go up to the surface to see. Trony, however, was unable to continue. The laughter from her fans, which had been directed towards her. Why does the sky look funny? Are those raptures? Soon gave way to panicked screams. The woman who had just been looking at the sky with her lover. No, it can't be. We're underground. No, no. Was screaming, scratching her face in a frenzy, as if her mind was in tatters. As for the man beside her, how could I have forgotten? He stared blankly into space, tears pouring down his face. The truth had finally come to light, and the false reality they had constructed had crumbled. The ensuing panic and confusion consumed everyone. Panic and confusion consumed everyone and everything. Fear, frustration, and sadness swept over the crowd, and all Trony could do was weep. It was at that moment that she realized the truth is better left hidden. People were simply not ready to accept the truth. That year, Trony became a NIKKE. That year was the deadliest in the Ark's history. Oh man. I wonder how she died, or what happened to her.
Your lucky day.
Let's turn back on auto. I really like Alex's facial expression when reloading. Looks so cute.
Behold my ultimate blade. How long can you withstand the hail of bullets? Fancy a drink?
Let's go, my cutie.
This time I guess it's fight first that's happening.
You must persevere.
Ah, shield.
Everyone, come with me.
There we go.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
Nice. Trony was turned into NIKKE and joined the Electric Shock Squad. Upon being activated, she was given one mission directive. We're to resolve the power issues in the Ark. It's been ravaged with power outages, and they want us to take care of it. If the Dome of Eternity shuts down due to one of these power outages, suffice to say that it won't be good. I know that all too well. I'm sorry if I brought up a bad memory. We're probably gonna be too busy for a while to play Boom. Is that okay with you? I don't care how busy we are. So long as the Dome of Eternity stays on. Alright. Then we better dive into the research straight away. I'm looking forward to working with you. An awfully chipper greeting, considering the circumstances. Just a standard greeting. It's what you do when you want to form a relationship with someone. Alec grins while hiding a book behind her back, the title of which is Interpersonal Relationship 101. Oh. Is all the preparation done? Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. Me too. Well, shall we begin? Sure thing. You can leave the circuit design to me. That's my area of expertise. Ah yes, remember that. You don't have to remind me, Miss Trony. Everybody knows you're the best in the field of electrical engineering. The best? Oh boy. Trony hastily buries her face between her knees and begins to tremble. What? Did I say something wrong? The best. Clearly not a big fan of compliments. Noted. Electric shock. Research log. Month X, Day X. A good day to play Boom at home. Participants: Alec, Trony. Start of converter development. And that's how it started. Something doesn't seem right. Oh. Agreed. What could have been the problem this time? Did I make an error in the calculation? The calculations? I checked and double-checked them. Again. Let's run it again. Electrical shock research log. Month X, Day X. A perfect day to play some Boom in the laboratory. Participants: Alec, Trony. Disruption during converter development. Happens. Phew, I'm back. How'd it go? I'll never get used to these darn interviews. Why in the world do I have to promote missiles anyway? I'm sure you did a great job. You should join next time. Miss Trony? Just thinking about it makes me feel nauseous. I couldn't possibly stand in front of the crowd of people. The moment I show up on the TV screen, missile stock's prices will plummet. Oh man. Then Suen will beat me to a pulp. It's a good thing I uploaded a new copy of my will to the computer. Revision number 427. Oh no. It's been an honor knowing you, Alec. What are you blabbering about? Don't get carried away by your imagination. Besides, how come you're so obsessed with writing all these goofy collisons? Every time I see Suen, I feel like I need to write another will. Anyway, nothing bad is going to happen to you, so don't worry. More importantly, how was your research day? You must have had a tough time going solo. It wasn't too hard. You know, the capacitors that measure the power coming into the substation? I think they may be broken. They haven't been giving out any readings. Ah, that's strange. Wasn't everything working fine yesterday? I'll check if there's an issue with the power source tomorrow. You know where the power source is? It's just a matter of tracing the power back to its source, nothing too difficult. Says you. That's advanced stuff that only you could pull off. Wait a sec, did you just say power tracing? That's illegal. And you did it behind my back? I'll leave the rest of this to you, Alec. What? That's another thing you say to someone when you're getting to know them. Now is not the right time to be using that. Electric shock research log. Month X, day X. Clear weather. This time no boom. Participant Trony. Error in measuring the power generated in the Ark's power source. Plan to check the Ark's power source directly. Alec absent. Report written by Trony. Okay, that explains. Based on the observations regarding the amount of power coming into the substation, the reason for the power outages being experienced in the Ark are not due to insufficient power generation. They are instead being caused by an excessive amount of power being supplied throughout the Ark's infrastructure, resulting in a power surge. Therefore, the converter's task is not to increase the power output, but in fact to divert excess power generated by the Ark's power source. End of log. That's all correct. So tell me, what was the power source? I guess the power source was something that what she's been thinking about all the time and now why she's cooped up. Nothing special, just a normal generator. Nothing special? Is that what you call a machine that generates infinite amounts of energy? We've dreamt about this for ages. This means the ability to create an infinite energy source is hidden somewhere in the Ark. Aren't you even curious? How could it have remained hidden all this time? What's the truth behind all this? What are we missing here? I'm tired. Can't imagine, considering how hard you worked on that converter. Well, you can rest easy knowing that we put a stop to all those pesky power outages. You should go and rest. Electric shock research log. Month X, day X, a perfect day to play some Boom in the laboratory again. Oh man. Participants: Alec, Trony. Converter development completed. Oh. Miss Trony. Electric shock research log. Month X, day X. Participant: Alec. After development of the converter, Trony continues to be absent. The day Trony learned the true identity of the power source of the Ark, she felt a tremendous fear. At the same time, a thought ran through her mind. The truth is better left hidden. People are not ready to accept the truth. It was for this reason that Trony decided she would keep the truth hidden. And shoulder all the fear that came with it herself. Oof. Miss Trony stares at the monitor. She drops the tablet in her hand. Then buries her face between her knees, as if to block out all sounds, as if to separate herself from the world. Her body begins to tremble, and the tears stream down her face, staining her sleeves. Suddenly, there is the sound of footsteps out in the hallway. Miss Trony, it's me. Alec? Oof, I don't know what it could have been.
Absent a
Seems to be
catastrophic
pretty
failure,
dark.
we should be fine.
Drink something again. So that's her animation when she's on the main screen of the mission. Alex stands outside the door. Trony, something happened today. I met with Mr. Command. Wait, no, that's not it. The ARC Gaming Expo is tomorrow. They said they're gonna have an ARC Rangers meet and greet there. Isn't that exciting? No, that's not what I'm supposed to say either. Every time she approaches the door to Trony's room, Alex stops short and pulls back. Having a hard time? Yeah. Expressing your feelings is harder said than done. Now that I'm actually doing it, I'm kind of freaking out. Are you scared you won't be able to properly express yourself? Yeah. I must look pretty pathetic right about now. Not at all. Not at all. This is a perfectly normal reaction. Really? But Alec, nothing will change if you back away from this. Now's the time to take a step forward. I know, you're right. You don't want to abandon Trony and leave her like this, do you? No, I never want that. Then buck up. I can tell how genuine you are. I'm sure Trony will sense that as well. Just gotta be genuine, that's all. Alec mumbles to herself as she once again steps towards the door. After taking a deep breath, she knocks at the door again. Miss Trony, it's me again. Alec? I have something to say to you. It's about an old story from way back. When I was young, I was always bullied by my peers for liking Boom so much. They called me a weirdo, said that I was obsessed. They said it so much that even I started to believe it. I felt like an outcast, like I couldn't be accepted anywhere. I started to spend more and more time in my room. But then one day, I heard a girl's voice outside my window shouting, "My dream is to look at the sky." That's not the real sky. The real sky is what lies above all those amazing places we've heard about in stories. The moment I laid eyes on that girl, she was positively radiant. She damn it. The confidence with which she stood by her dreams, no matter what others said. I wanted to become like her, to have that same self-assurance, to be able to have my own convictions and stand by them. I think that's when it happened, when I first had the desire to install Boom on every device I could find. That way, all those people who ignored me before, would see just how great Boom was. I realize it's a bit of a weird dream, but that's when it all began. Miss Trony. Oh. You're like a beacon of light, and you shine far too bright to be spending your life locked up in a dark room. I know that, Whatever it is that's scaring you, I know that you'll overcome it. No matter how long it takes, you will finally overcome it. You mustn't forget your dream. You've always wanted to make sure the Dome of Eternity never turned off. To make that dream a reality, you overcame your past trauma and made the converter. Alec, So please, come outside now, and we can play some Boom like we used to. Or heck, we could play any other shooting game you like. Oh? All the lights in the hallway cut out. It's a power outage, and it's affected the entire arc. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Don't push yourselves too hard.
I was just getting into the groove.
This suck a lot.
Better reload. More ammo.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got
Right,
cold.
one more stage we can do
Would you
for
rather
today. The loss of power causes widespread panic in the Ark. Even from Trony's room, distant cries can be heard off in the distance. I knew something bad was going to happen. Trony, something's wrong with the converter. I've got to take a look at it. I'll be right back. Mr. Commander, let's go. Footsteps fade away. Trony, if your memories are wiped, you would lose everything. All that you saw that day, Trony's dream, even Alec. Is that what you want? Trony wrings her shirt more tightly. No, I can't let that happen. Trony, running away won't solve anything. I know that. Trony, whatever it is that's scaring you, you can overcome it. Didn't Alec tell you the same thing? Miss Trony, you're like a beacon of light, and you shine far too bright to be spending your life locked up in the dark room. I know that. Whatever it is that's scaring you, I know that you'll overcome it. No matter how long it takes. You will finally overcome it. You mustn't forget your dream. You've always wanted to make sure the Dome of Eternity never turned off. To make that dream a reality, you overcame your past trauma and made the converter. So let's go outside. We have something to do. Trony lifts her head. As she does, she glances at the monitor. On the screen are the various stats on the HUD for the shooting game. And above that, a fighter jet that Trony is in control of. On the HUD, there's a screen name. T. Roni. As the backup power also runs out, the monitor gradually fades, leaving Trony facing only her reflection in the glass. Running away won't solve anything. With trembling hands, Trony opens the door. The dark hallways seem both familiar and dark. I'm just acting like the lights aren't on. Black Arc Ranger figurines and other merchandise line the entire length of the passage. Video games, CDs, comics and more. All things that Alec had purchased throughout her years of attempting to draw out Trony. Trony glances at the gifts that Alec had prepared for her, and then rushes outside. Finally got her out of the room. Guess the next time we're going to stream NIKKE, we'll find out how this is going to end. And after a few days, we will also see the hard mode ending. Not gonna lie, I would really be interested in trying to build Alec's weapon in real life. but I feel like that's going to be a lot of work. Since I never really tried rebuilding something that's not existing in the real life yet.
Indeed.
I followed Alec into an unfamiliar building. Where are we? This is the substation. This is where all the electricity produced in the power plant is converted and distributed to various locations. Basically, how it works is... Alec proceeds to bombard me with an in-depth explanation that I only grasp on superficial level. In summary, the converter is the entire reason why the Ark has a reliable power supply. If that's the case, then something must be wrong with the converter, is that right? Correct. Can you shine the flashlight over there? I point the flashlight where Alec directs me to. Oh. Watch out for the areas where sparks are flying. Be okay, but I don't want you getting electrocuted. How does it look? To be honest, not so good. For some reason, more power than usual is being generated from the power plant. The converter is being overloaded. Right now, only some areas are experiencing a power outage, but unless we tend to this quickly, it'll spread throughout the entire Ark. And that would include the Dome of Eternity. Ugh. That would be a big problem. Exactly. There was a time when they tried to show an advertisement on the Dome of Eternity. Once people realized that the sky above them was a fictional construct, they lost their minds. More than that, I heard many people fell into depression. Yes, and that was just from a short 60-second advertisement. Now imagine what would happen if it were to go completely kaput. We've gotta do something. I know. We've gotta do everything we can to prevent that from happening. While I rewire the circuits here, can you... I've already taken care of the circuits over there. What? What else can I do? Miss Troney? Alec embraces Troney. Alec, it's nice to see you outside. You're suffocating me. Oh, sorry. I'm just so jazzed up. Perhaps we can save all this for later? You got it. Let's get back to work. Since Miss Troney's here now, we should be able to repair the converter in no time. Mr. Commander, can you can you go and tell the others that the power will be back on? I don't want anyone losing their heads out there. On it. I'm glad you two are on the... Damn it. I'm glad you two are on the case. Oh, I was right. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Some way behind, Troney hangs her head. Then I leave the rest to the experts. Okay? Nice. Here you go. Troney hands the tablet to Alec, which displays her calculations regarding the power outputs. Holy moly! This thing is outputting twice as much power as before. No wonder the converter couldn't handle it. We've got to improve the converter's handling capacity. Do you think you can do that? I've done it before. Good, then let's get started. Oh, Miss Troney? Yes? It's nice to be working with you again. Same here. I wonder if we can get Troney as a character too. I'm curious on how the... Ah, okay, we get that one. Boomstay. Guess that's kinda true. Ah, yes. Alright, let's shop some stuff. Ah, nice, we can do another temple. It's a nice soundtrack, I have to say. Really enjoy it. Alright. Let's have some fun with gambling again. What we gonna get? I bet it's nothing good. Probably just SR. Ugh! SSR! Damn! Reverse psychology works!
I may be a mass
Let's see. What's it gonna be? Tetra. And it's... Ah, Folkwang!
Wow, you're like a human refrigerator. Can I hold you for a while?
Am I that cold? Oh man. Did not expect that now. Alright. I would say it was pretty... It was quite a lot that we managed to do today. 10 missions on the event story. Also started the chapter, the new chapter. What was it? 26? 27? I would say we continue playing the chapter the next time when I finish the Doomsday event, normal mode. And I have to say, so far I really like the event, the story behind it. Also the theme. Mobbing's never a really nice thing that can happen to someone. And it's always important to remember what your dreams are, what you want to do. And that you have friends who can help you. Anyways, let's see if I see someone that we can raid for today. Oh, okay. She's online again. Then we're gonna hop over to her again. Wrong. There we go. Alright guys. I hope you had a great time. And we'll see us at the next stream. Bye bye.